By process of elimination, we will be able to choose which one of the 4 options, notice they are all secant functions, which would be reciprocal of a cosine. We can be able to choose which one is correct. So the first thing I see is I can see that all of them already show that we have a midline at 3. And that is true, because notice that here is the midline of this, where it separates the top and the bottom. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the easiest point. I'm going to choose input value of 0. So I'm going to put input 0 here. So if we come back up here and I input 0, so let's check. When I input 0, I want an output value of 5. Okay, so I want an output value of 5. So f of 0 should equal 5. That's what I want. So let's check here. I'm going to start right now with option A. So if I input 0 in for x, well, 0 times this quantity is 0. So I want to find out what is the secant of 0. Well, I know secant is 1 over the cosine. So 1 divided by the cosine of 0. And I get an answer of 1. So that would make this portion right here 1. 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 plus 3 is 5. So I know that provides me a value of 5. The same thing here. If I input in 0, 0 times this quantity is 0, we just showed that the secant of 0 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5. So maybe option A, maybe option C. Now over here, when I plug in 0, the secant of 0 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. Can't be B. Same thing, plugging in 0, I get 0. The secant of 0 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 3. Again, being able to select which options are false is just as important as being able to identify the correct solutions. I've got a 50% chance. So let's come back here and let's find another point. So let's try 4, because I can see 4 is easy to plug in. I'm also choosing 4 because I see 4 is involved here. So I'm choosing 4 and I want an output value of 1. Okay, let's come back here. My input is going to be 4 and I want an output value of 1. Now, it doesn't matter if I start with A or if I start with B. I want to choose which one is probably easier. I'm going to start with C actually. So if I have 2 times the secant and I'm going to plug in 4, so 4 is here, it's like 4 over 1, and I want to see if this is right. So 4 divided by 4 gives us 1. So I have the secant of pi. How do I plug that in? 1 divided by, make sure by the way that you are in radians, which I am. So 1 divided by the cosine of pi. Let's see what we get for an answer. Okay, I get a negative 1, so this is negative 1. Now I'm going to take negative 1 times 2, so negative 1 times 2. And then I'm going to add 3 to it, plus 3, and I get an answer of 1. Notice that's what I wanted. When I plugged in 4, I wanted an answer of 1. Correct answer is C.